What's your name and where you're from?
My name is Zizah. I'm from Detroit, Local 1 Bricklayers.
And tell us about your photos.
I do refractory bricklaying, meaning it's industrial. And it's all inside blast furnaces and glass tanks and kilns and melters, things like boiler houses. And I just love it. There's nothing else I'd rather do.
How long have you been doing it?
Almost 16 years. It'll be 16 years in November.
How many women in your local?
I don't know of any other ones.
How did you get in?
I saw an ad in the paper. So I had a landscaping company, and I decided I would be better off as a bricklayer, so I took the test and got in. Yeah. So these are my photos. This is in a blast furnace. This is in a coke oven. This is it's still lit. What they do is they turn it off, and we have to go in there and insulate the walls. They run at about 1200 degrees. Right now it's at 700. We wait till it cools down to 400, and then we insulate the walls so we can go in there and tear them down and rebuild them while it's on. Kind of hot. That's what it looks like after it's out. After we take the wall out, that's when we start building it again. This is also in a blast furnace. It's called the backdraft. Those are my feet. Also in a blast furnace. This is the mixing chamber at the end of the hot main. So is this.
And what kind of building is this?
It's a blast furnace. It's where they make steel.
Okay.
That is a stove. That's what heats the blast furnace. This is a backdraft before it's attached to the rest of the furnace. This is called the bustle pipe. It runs around the furnace. This is what it looks like before we do it. This is what it looks like after we do it. This is also in a blast furnace. This is the hot main. This is the outlet of the stove into the hot main. This is the Y connection from the hot main to the bustle pipe around a blast furnace. This is an aluminum furnace. So are these. This is a blast furnace. This is the backdraft. This is the boot hole from the bustle pipe into the blast furnace. These are rider arches in a glass tank. Everything in the tank rides on these arches.
Gotta build something like that.
Again with the blast furnace, hot main, Y connection. This is inside the bottom of the blast furnace, the carbon brick. This is the bottom of a scaffold in the blast furnace. This is all the work we've put in, and the guys are on top of this on the other side laying brick. And that is a boot hole into the blast furnace from the bustle pipe.
I know, it's amazing. I love it. I know, it's amazing.
It's so fulfilling.
Now, have you met each other before?
No, first time. I actually didn't know there were other women in refractory bricklaying until I met her.
So that's what you do too?
I do refractory bricklaying, I do red brick, I do block work, which actually I call myself a block dog, and stonework as well as restoration.
Well, I'm going to let you guys talk, but I love what you're doing. You were helping Andrea with the list, I see.
Yeah, we were figuring out how long everybody on the list has in. We've got quite a few years between us all.